Hi everyone, my name is Katherine Adams and I'm the co-CEO and founder of Paper for Water. This is actually my fourth take between the camera dying and running out of storage and my dog, so fingers crossed nothing goes wrong this time. Today we are folding the traditional origami lily. The only thing you will need is a square sheet of paper, so let's get started. Take your sheet of paper and you're going to fold it in half. So the color that's showing right now, if you're using double-sided paper, is the color that you don't want your flower to be. If you're using single-sided paper, this should be white. Open it up and we're going to fold it in half the other way. Just like that. Alright, open it up. Should have it divide into fourths or see across. Turn it over and we're going to fold it in a triangle. This is the side of the paper, the color that you want your flower to be. Open it up, fold and triangle the other direction, just like that. Alright, so this is what your paper should look like. You're going to just lay it on the table there, and then you're going to take the opposite sides right here. You're going to pinch and push to the middle, then you're going to bring this flap to there, and that one to there, so you can collapse it on the table in a triangle. If you missed that, I'll do it one more time. On the table like that, pinch opposite sides, push them together, and collapse it into a triangle on the table. Alright, now we're going to take one of the flaps, it doesn't matter which flap, and you're going to collapse it like this. Turn it over, do the same thing for the other one. Open it up. Sometimes it's easier if you put your finger inside of it. Right. Now we're going to fold those two in half that you just did so that you can come to this side. Collapse it down just like that. And turn it over, do the exact same thing here. There we go. So now you should have a diamond or kite-shaped shape. Now we're going to take this edge right here and fold it to the center line. So take the first layer, just fold it to the center line. The side you should be folding on should have nothing on it. Just like that. Fold it to the center line. Make sure that they meet and have a point. See how you still can see the color? That's totally fine. Just try to minimize it. Turn it over and do the exact same thing. Just make sure you're not folding it on this side right here where you can see the other color. So fold it to the center right here. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Fold it to the center so that you have a point at the top. Now we're going to fold that in half right here. Fold this one in half so that you can see the other side. Again, it should be blank, there should be nothing on it. Fold this edge to the center here. And do it on the other side so that they meet and hopefully come together in a point at the bottom. And your last one, fold it to the center on both sides. So they meet and come together at a point. Alright, so now you have a smaller version of the diamond, just with a bit of white or opposite color showing at the top here. Now you're going to take the whole thing and fold it in half. So you're going to take this point and fold it all the way up to that point. Just like that. The paper is really thick right now, so it might be difficult to get them to line up, but do your best and just make sure you pinch it so it has a nice crease, and you're going to open it up. Now you're going to unfold these two flaps right here, and you're going to pull down this flap until it meets at this crease that you just created. So pull it down all the way to there. Now you're going to crease on the inside here, just so it's easier, and then you're going to collapse it in on itself. I don't know why, but for some reason, if you do it at the same time, I find it's easier. But you know, however you want to do it is totally fine. Turn it over to the other side, do the exact same thing where you open the two flaps, pull it down, crease it on the inside here, and collapse collapse it. Sometimes it's being a little stubborn and it's hard to get it to collapse nicely. Just take your time. If you need to, pause it so that you get it just right. And of course it doesn't have to be perfect, but precision is always helpful. Now you're going to fold it in half on this side, fold it in half on the other side so you open it up to see this right here. Just, you know, periodically crease it so that it stays nice. Open the two flaps, fold it down to the crease, and crease on the inside, and flatten it down here. Go. And turn it over and do the exact same thing for the last time. And now you should be a pro. Crease the inside and flatten it down like that. Alright, now we should have the smallest version of the kite or diamond that you'll see. So it should look like that. Just like that. Alright, now we're going to take all four of the flaps and we're going to fold them up. So fold that one up, turn it over, fold this one up, fold those two in half like this so that we can get to the other ones. Fold that up and fold that up. Alright, we are so close to being finished. So now if you've ever folded the crane, this is a very similar fold as something you do in the crane. You're just going to take this edge right here and fold it to the center line, like that. Try to line it up all the way down if you can, and do the exact same thing to the opposite side here. Try to get them to match up. If you don't make a perfect point at the bottom, it's totally fine. The paper's sometimes not being cooperative. It's also pretty thick at this point here, so it's totally fine. Alright, now we're going to do the thing where you fold it in half. Right there and right there, so that you can get to this side. Fold it to the center line here. Do it over here. Just like that. Turn it over. Fold it to the center line. And fold it to the center line. Alright. Now your last step. Sometimes it's easier if you use a pen or a pencil, but I use my finger and that's perfectly fine as well. You're just going to fold your 4 petals down. So fold them down, as you fold them down, you can wrap it around your finger or your pencil or pen, so you kind of get that nice little curl there. So do that 3 more times. And this is really just your opinion, however you like it, however you think it looks good. You can tweak with it a little bit to get it just right. Let's see, last one there. Oh, and if it pops up like that, just, you know, pull it down. And that is your finished lily. Thank you guys so much, and make sure you subscribe to Paper for Water.